Fala galera, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Aqui é o Cezinha e bora pra mais um vídeo da nossa série de Genshin Impact. Se você não conhecia o canal, já vai se inscrevendo aqui embaixo, já deixa seu comentário, senta o dedo no like e já compartilhe pra algum amigo pra gente estar crescendo cada vez mais. No último episódio, a gente tinha aberto boa parte do nosso mapa e eu vou mostrar pra vocês o que eu fiz offline. Por quê? Porque eu abri o restante do mapa. Essa região aqui, a gente vai precisar estar fazendo uma missão relacionada a essa área. Então eu ainda não abri esses dois. Mas pra cá, tudo que era possível tá abrindo, sem estar tendo que explorar com a missão envolvendo a história principal do jogo, eu abri. Então eu até fiz isso para agilizar, porque vocês já notaram que temos uma novidade no nosso elenco, no nosso time, que é o alguém. Ele que é o personagem do banner, a gente conseguiu tirar ele. Infelizmente eu não estava gravando no momento, mas como a gente já tinha certeza que a gente ia ganhar o 50-50, porque o primeiro a gente perdeu, então o segundo eu tinha certeza, então era uma questão de tempo, e aí a gente tirou o nosso main DPS dentro. E por isso eu decidi fazer algumas mudanças no nosso time. Como a gente estava começando a ter um DPS dentro, eu tirei o Traveler. Mesmo ele agora podendo ser o dentro, já que o Sumero foi aberto, a gente não ia estar utilizando tanto ele. E eu decidi voltar com a Dory pro time, porque ela pode ser uma boa aplicadora de eletro e ajudar nas reações com o dendro. Então sim, a gente está andando com dois healers basicamente. Porque o Bennett também é muito bom, ele também tá ajudando bastante com o dano piro. O dano piro também reage bem, tanto com o hidro da Mona quanto com o dendro do Alreitan. Então elementos como Anemo e Gel, que o Traveler estaria trazendo melhor pra gente, não entraria tão bem. Outra coisa, a gente chegou aqui no AR30 agora, com a exploração do mundo, realizando as missões diárias. Então a gente agora pode chegar com os nossos personagens até o nível 60. Eu ainda tô precisando formar um pouquinho mais dos papeizinhos para fortalecer eles, mas já tô elevando eles até o nível 60. O nosso mundo também aumentou de nível. Perceba que a gente já tá no 3, a gente tava no 2, e esse é um aumento que ele acontece naturalmente. A gente precisou fazer uma missão de ascensão do nível 25, que eu fiz, e aí eu até gravei, mas sinceramente não era muito interessante para vocês. O nível do mundo aumentou um pouco, e agora ele aumenta sozinho quando você chega no 30. Mas, tendo dito tudo isso, agora a gente vai terminar a missão lendária do Diluc. Uma missão lendária que a gente já teve que começar quando a gente estava fazendo a da Lisa lá atrás. A gente está com uma playlist aqui no canal das missões lendárias, já tem 2 missões feitas lá. Dá uma procurada aqui na playlist, no card, vocês vão estar achando isso. Então, vamos continuar e terminar hoje a missão do Diluc. Margaret. Opa, acho que a gente achou a pessoa, já que trocou pro nosso Traveler.
Look no further. It's me. You're right, I'm not.
Nossa, engraçadíssimo.
I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth.
Será?
It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
Eu acho que ela talvez seja até uma referência um pouquinho velada à história do Batman, talvez. Estou fora do círculo. Pô, beleza, da hora, hein? Então, você.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own 2 eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to. So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good, so I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard.
Porra, era a tua função.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow.
Guess what I did next? I wasn't
Fugiu,
a
né?
bad guy, why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero.
Então,
So
um
instead,
cagão, né?
Arregou.
Bom, a gente conhece um cara que tem habilidades incríveis e que realmente não é tão a favor dos favônios, né? Acho que nesse momento, até porque a gente já sabe que a missão é do Diluc, então a gente já imagina que seja ele, né?
Why can't I get him out of my mind? What's wrong with me?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight hero.
My hero? Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought.
My hero!
Hang on, is it that obvious? Oh no, what am I going to do if Master Diluc ever finds out?
Huh? What's Diluc got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for me, but ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero, I just don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero? For real? What?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar. That I really do not know. Perhaps it was fate? You know, when you meet someone and it feels like you've known them your whole life.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante. Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him.
Enfim, a Paimon é bem lerda, né? E aí você percebe que, tadinha da moça, ela é bem iludida com o amor ainda, né? Vamos ver aqui.
The Dark Knight hero is Master Diluc?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight hero of Mondstadt. Now then, Mr. Dark Knight hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like, Captain
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance, considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions. Their persistence is unusual. I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around these. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over. What's past is past. I would prefer not to discuss it. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Ah, sobrou de novo.
No, God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
What is it, Master Diluc?
You must keep my identity a secret.
Não, tá. Não, isso dá pra fazer.
Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
A gente consegue. O problema, na verdade, é a Paimon, né?
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this?
Here you are.
Bom é que vocês já podem até ver um pouquinho do Alreito em batalha, né? Mas enfim, realmente não é nada muito desafiador. Vamos de mais cena.
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight Hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight Hero? You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight Hero is, him!
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to this city.
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city?
É, mais ou menos.
Mais ou menos, mais ou menos, mais ou menos.
Circulating about the Dark Knight Hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh,
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks, but I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight Hero situation in more detail. You know, some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going.
Ok, então a gente vai lá pra sede dos Favonius. Fala, Huffman. Nomezinho engraçado, inclusive, né?
Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. Thank you for coming. So, the Dark Knight Hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of it. The situation is... Here, take a look at this.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take a closer look. Huh?
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight Hero.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight Hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that.
Eu acho mó
Thus,
bonitinha
we
a
are
mãozinha
hoping
da
to
Paimon
contact
assim,
him
né?
as soon
Ela
as possible so
pensativinha.
that we can attempt to coordinate a response. After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight Hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt. If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
O jogo agora pede que a gente venha contar pro Diluc aqui na adega dele. Meu querido, a gente vai te proteger, viu?
Master Diluc! Just now, we were at the Knights of Favonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware of it. Though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master Diluc?
I'm open to suggestions. That would be tantamount to handing this over to the Knights. Had they been worthy of this task to begin with, things would never have escalated to this. In any case, circumstances are not dire enough to warrant me going into hiding and leaving the Knights to deal with the consequences.
Ooh, the Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time.
There is a way. But for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization. It's not simply a war declaration, but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain to the other. And since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy for so long, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow. Seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a superhero, huh?
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel free to come along.
Tá bom, a gente vai. Então, vamos ver se é aqui que a gente tem que entrar.
This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are precisely the kind of place the Abyss Order likes to... Come on. There's no time...
Beleza, então provavelmente agora a gente tem algum espaço exclusivo dessa missão aqui. Desse jeito, viu? E aí, como toda missão lendária, a gente pode testar o Diluc. Veja que não é o nosso Diluc, ele entra como número 5 ali. Como a gente já usou bastante Diluc, eu vou tentar estar usando mais o Alreitan, pra gente estar vendo as novas interações deles, né, as ceninhas dele. Aqui provavelmente vai ter uma coisinha.
Process of elimination.
Uma coisa que é interessante estar comentando é que a arma que a gente está usando pro Alreitan, ela é uma arma de proeficiência elemental, que é a coisa que ele mais usa para escalar o seu dano e as suas habilidades, que é uma arma que é forjada lá com o ferreiro também, né? Então a gente ganha a base protótipo e a gente faz ela. Essa é a ultimate dele. E veja que o Dendro, ele é uma boa ferramenta para você estar eliminando o escudo hidro, que era uma coisa que a gente não tava tão bem assim.
Find me here, Favonian scum.
I am no Knight of Favonius. Now start talking.
I see you received our letter. But if you think I'm going to let you in on our secrets, I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
Eles são abusados, né? O da Lisa falava a mesma coisa.
Did you just use a pyrovision to shoot fire from your hands?
Let's see how long it takes for you to crack.
Por que sou eu que tô tendo que usar?
Please. I'll talk. They will march on the Mondstadt city gates at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. That's everything I know. Please, don't make...
Caralho, Darth Vader. Cuidado desse pulmão, hein, anjo?
Now that I have the information I need, I must prepare. I would be grateful if you could keep me updated on how the Knights of Favonius respond to this matter.
Yes, Master Diluc, sir. Anything you say, Master Diluc, sir.
Why are you acting so strange all of a sudden?
In light of what just went down here a moment ago, Master Diluc has officially reached #1 on Paimon's People Not to Tick Off Under Any Circumstances list.
A Paimon também tem seu jeitinho fofo, né? Então a gente vem reportar isso pro Hoffman.
If we do not make contact with the Dark Knight hero soon... Ah, it's you two. I must admit, this issue of the Dark Knight hero is proving to be something of a headache. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess what it is? Good one. But no. The Knights cannot afford to simply stand by and watch while there is even the slightest inkling of a threat facing Mondstadt. If that were the case, more and more people would start to rely on the Dark Knight hero instead of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, well, what's the plan then?
Find out the Dark Knight hero's true identity and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be doing just fine without your protection so far, you know.
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you. The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and exclusive responsibility for this matter.
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic and stuff? Why not?
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to prove to the people that without the Dark Knight hero, they can still rely on the Knights to maintain peace and harmony. Secondly, the Abyss Order have no mercy in their hearts. Well, if anything happened to the Dark Knight hero, it would only serve to further their nefarious ambitions.
Gosh, Paimon never knew the life of a knight involved so much untold anguish before.
But none of this will work if we don't establish the Dark Knight hero's true identity in time.
There's no need to despair, Huffman. Just follow my plan and everything will be fine.
Se não é o Kaya.
Captain Kaya!
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel's Share every night. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight. Think you can manage that for me?
Yes, Captain Kaya. But does that mean that Master Diluc is the Dark Knight hero?
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong on occasion.
Do jeito que eles já se bicam, vai ser incrível.
Eita porra.
Olha, querido, eu tô cansando de ser pombo correio, viu?
Master Diluc, Paimon has something important to tell you.
Yes, about Kaya. I should
Oh,
have
shut up.
known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to get back at me.
Sounds like there's a bit of bad blood between you guys then.
I shan't get into that now. More importantly, the Knights of Favonius are responding more or less as I had anticipated. All we need to do now is think of a counterplan. That won't work. It will only arouse the Knights' suspicion if I don't show up as they're expecting. That's what Kaya is counting on.
So what are we gonna do?
Patience. Let me think for a moment. If they intend to monitor me, then so be it. We can use this to create the perfect alibi.
What's an alabla? An alibi?
É muito fofinho.
If you want to find out, maybe you can do me a small favor first.
Oh, come on! Why do you love cliffhangers so much?
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the winery. If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. I will make other preparations here in the meantime.
A real é que a gente nem precisou ir buscar, a gente já tem as flores, né? Então.
Ah, you're back. Allow me to introduce the winery's master brewer.
So many mist flowers. Great. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
So, are you certain the equipment can withstand this level of purity?
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Huh? What's so life-threatening about this?
Eu também não tô entendendo, não.
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slimes. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simply irresistible. So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I know this.
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master Diluc. Purification.
Bruno, olha a cara da
complete,
Paimon.
sir. But the equipment is...
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more immediately.
Marvelous! Jolly ho! Spiffing! Somebody fetch the butler! Paimon never knew you had to be so well-spoken to get a job in the alcohol industry.
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or, for our purposes, elemental bait.
Wow! It really has a strong elemental whiff. Can we test it out?
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful, just a small amount.
E aí vai trair os slimes, é isso? Nossa, que interação, hein?
How long does it take before... Holy moly, it really does attract slimes! And even more than we expected.
It appears the potency is greater than anticipated. We'd better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the manor.
A ideia foi sua e eu que tenho que me livrar deles.
Let me scry.
Flicker.
Everybody stand back.
Deflect.
Slimes derrotados. Vejamos.
Such a powerful effect from such a small amount of extract. At least we didn't go picking wildflowers for nothing. All right. So can you tell us what your plan is now, Master?
Yes, the plan is... And so, I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
Are you sure it will work?
Tá falando sério que você fez isso, jogo?
You're the only person in the
I have persevered alone from the start. Now, I alone must face what lies ahead.
Well, if you already made up your mind. But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern, as per the plan.
Pô, que sacanagem, o jogo não contou pra gente qual é o plano.
Diluc at the tavern.
Eu entendo que é tipo pra montar tal o suspense, mas pô, tá de sacanagem, né? Faz o Diluc usar o Traveler e a Paimon, sei lá, mas...
Greetings, Mr. Huffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what do I owe the pleasure at this...
Oh, nothing. Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice. Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Then I must regretfully ask you to come back when you can pay.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Precisa ser legal agora não, fio. Ok, então a gente tem que atrair os slimes aparentemente.
Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Tá, me deixa mexer. Ih, ele foi sozinho.
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of no, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior in such a manner. If he were to overhear me...
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's... slimes, Mr. Huffman.
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir...
Whoa!
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius conduct themselves in a crisis. The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine? It's like I've always said, the Knights are not to be trusted.
Que sinuca, hein, filhão?
My conduct here has been below par. I shall set off at once. But first, may I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch Diluc for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Então a gente tem que ajudar ele a lidar rapidinho com a invasão, que deve acontecer nesse outro portão. E aí volta, e aí acho que a gente fala que ele esteve ali em todo momento.
Ah, there you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Podia conseguir fazer essas coisas tão elaboradas quanto ele, né? Sei que a missão teoricamente era pra gente estar usando o Diluc, mas foi aquilo que eu falei, né? A gente já usou ele demais até.
Classic Master Diluc. Not a baddie left standing.
Nothing more than a few hilly churls. No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get back to the tavern.
Será que a gente chega antes deles? Porque é só falar que o Diluc tava aqui e acabou, né?
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned. We made it in time.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators. Who knows? Domestic pest control may turn out to be a more valuable use of your...
Master Diluc, please, have you no respect at all? How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you? Is it? But if that's the case, why are you also out of breath?
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire, did you see Master Diluc, today's bartender, did you see him leave just now?
Yikes, he's asking other customers. We're done for.
Master Diluc? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Salvo pelo gongo.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the night.
Oh. Never mind. I must be going. I should report back. Here, take this as a token of my esteem. How odd.
Whew, that was too close. Paimon was sure we were toast.
I foresaw this eventuality. So, all the guests here tonight, save you two, are my own people from the Dawn Winery.
Genial, gênio.
I am the one your son don't need.
Not all of them. Or should I say, not all of us.
Kaya, where did you come from?
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
What? You've been here this whole time?
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
Come now, Diluc. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets. I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go. And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry, we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any case. Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, Diluc. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master Diluc.
I'm in the habit of working alone, but I did enjoy having your assistance this time. In the future, if there's anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
Prazer foi nosso, meu querido. E aí a gente termina a missão lendária do Diluc. E é isso, galera. Por hoje a gente vai ficando por aqui. Muito obrigado para você que ficou até aqui, para você que deu uma passada por aqui. Espero que vocês estejam gostando do canal. Deixe o seu comentário aqui embaixo com dicas, sugestões, pedidos. Deixe seu like, se inscreve aqui para não estar perdendo os próximos episódios. Dá uma olhada na playlist aqui que está entrando, você vai estar podendo assistir outras coisas aqui do canal. E é isso. Muito obrigado e até a próxima. Valeu, falou!